hope it ain't dead. That can't be good on that costly camera there. Hello everybody, it's Robby Spencer and welcome to another Robby Spencer's Adventures. Can you hear me? Check. Check, check. All right. Well, Josh Bowser, I believe this is the first in the history of the Robby Spencer's Adventures program. We're going to have to do a two-part episode. And the reason for that is we didn't get through carving our other pumpkin on the other episode.
Yeah, took too long, didn't it?
Yeah, because you need a lot of help with yours.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure.
But anyway, I'm going to try to speed up on this one, and then we may have time showing something else on this program. We'll figure something out good. But anyway, I tell you, one of the things I've already done to help quicken this show up is cut the top off my pumpkin. And I've cut the bottom off. Well, just take my word, we've cut the bottom off and we've scooped it out. So anyway, here you can take the bottom and the top.
Set these aside.
Set them aside. And let me find my template there. That's the pattern I'm going to be using on my pumpkin. We're going to try something a little different called reverse carving, where we actually leave a thing on there and carve out the background. I don't know how good it's going to work, but we're going to try it. Now, I've already started a little bit carving my template into here, so let me try to just figure out where I've been, and we'll continue right along, or at least I will, carving out my UT symbol on this, because remember, if you saw the other program, we're not calling these jack-o'-lanterns because we don't want it to be necessarily just a Halloween deal. We're calling these big orange lanterns because Josh Bowser's favorite football team is
The Vols.
Tennessee Vols.
And we might ought to get these patented, Robby. Sooner or later, somebody might see this down the road, and they'll have them little plastic ones you can plug in the wall with these on them.
We probably could, but you know, University of Tennessee could probably also sue us for using their logos on these pumpkins too. So
that's true.
But let's just forget I said that.
Yeah. We're in a mutual agreement.
Yeah. They might pull our show from the air and not let us show it no more because we carved a T on a pumpkin. That sounds like something that would happen this day and time, you know it?
Yeah.
But as you can see, I'm just carving the outline in here with my knife, so I'll have a line to go by. And I didn't even check to see if I got it on here straight or not. I'm just hoping that I did.
Yeah, you can improvise, Robby.
But you can carve just about anything you want to in a pumpkin. As simple as you want or as complicated. It just takes a lot more patience sometimes to do the complicated ones. Well, I'd say every time it takes more patience to do complicated stuff than it does simple stuff, wouldn't you?
Yeah, that's why you're doing this one.
Yeah. And why else am I doing this one? Oh, because we said on the first episode we was going to do this one.
Yeah.
And we didn't want people to think we was a liar.
Yeah. That wouldn't be no good.
No, because everything you see on TV is the truth, and you know it?
Yeah.
You know what I got in the mail yesterday?
What'd you get in the mail?
One of them things where somebody names a star after you. And I don't know who it was. I don't know if it's somebody that watched me on TV or not. because they didn't sign their name. And you know, if it's somebody watching me on TV, I appreciate it and all that. But I don't know how much it cost. I'd a whole lot rather you just sent me the money than had a star named after me. But it's the thought that counts, isn't it?
Yeah.
So I got a star called Star Robby out somewhere.
Yeah, we can't see it today though.
No. Well, I tell you what.
Little pieces.
Yeah, we gotta cut. There, I've got all my UT cut out. I forgot the little space in there. So while I'm doing that, we'll take this short commercial break. There's a big holler tree down the road here from me where you lay down $1 or $2. When you go round the bend and then you come back again, there's a jug full of good old Mountain Dew. They call it that good old Mountain Dew, and them that refuse it are few. I'll hush up my mug if you fill up my jug with some good old Mountain Dew. If you didn't guess it, that song's called Mountain Dew, and I've got it recorded. It's available on Volume 3 of my specially priced $5 CDs. And the reason they're called $5 CDs, that's all they'll cost you, is $5. So if you'd like for more information about that, go to robbyspencer.com and visit the store section of the website. Thank you very much. We're back from commercial. I've got my pattern laid out on here. I'm going to take, because there's some parts on here, so we can tell it's UT that I'll need to put in later. And it's these white lines right here on my pattern. I don't exactly know what I'm doing here.
That won't be the first time, will it, Robby?
No.
Did you get a new Sharpie? That one looks like it's writing better.
I just think some of the water's gone off this pumpkin. And let me see, I think we're going to need a line across here. Up, see, I hit a water spot right there. It ain't drawing good. Am I boring you?
No.
But anyway, there's kind of the outline of what we're going to use. Now, I told you this is going to be called a reverse carving.
Reverse. Sounds high tech.
Reverse is high tech?
Reverse carving's high tech.
Oh, okay. I'm going to try to dry that Sharpie off. I'm just going to take and try to draw me a little outline here. All around the outside of this. So I know how much to carve. And now what I'm going to do, I'm going to get me a chisel and start at this outline and carve the yellow away until I get up to the line. And I'm going to carve it. You don't carve it all the way through. And you just carve up to this line that you cut on your pattern. Is this making any sense to you now?
Yeah, I see what you're talking about now.
Now this is actually carving, you know. Before we was just cutting holes in a pumpkin, which they call that carving too. But we're actually using carving tools. And so I'll do this a little while. And I about run out of things to talk about right now, so I tell you what we'll do. We'll take us another break or find something else to look at while I'm doing this, and then we'll come back to it. Alright, just in case we get another show that don't have enough time on it to fill out, we're going to film a little bit of me fixing the lawnmower. I got to put the wheel back on. Now I got to put the blade back on. Now I have to see if it runs. Ain't got no gas. That's like that guy in Sling Blade, ain't it?
Yep. We'll have enough to start it.
I hope so. I don't know if that's two-cycle gas or not.
We'll find out.
Yep, it's two-cycle gas. We better not put any of that in there. You want to see what it looks like when I mow the yard? Okay. Follow me. That's what it looks like. Are we rolling now? Okay. Our microphone conked out on us, so we're having to use the microphone on the regular camera. I wonder if we got all the other stuff on there we need to get, or if it cut out. We didn't have no trouble with that microphone until we moved the camera, did we?
Mm-mm.
Alright, we'll just keep on going. It's about the 5th time I've explained this, because every time I did, the microphone quit working. To show you a little bit more what I'm doing on this reverse carving, I guess that's called reverse carving, I don't know. I just kind of made up that term. I got my UT pattern that I got off the internet and printed out and stuck it on my pumpkin. Then I took my little knife, my little X-Acto knife, and I cut out all the edge of the pattern. So you've got that right there. Then I took my magic marker and drew me a circle all the way around the outside of that. And right now what I'm doing is I'm taking my wood chisel, and it's got to be pretty sharp because the pumpkin's kind of tough. And I'm starting here at the edge of this circle I drew, and I'm carving all the way up to the outline of my pattern. And some places you may have to go in there just so it'll be real sharp and go over the lines you cut already. And so I'll just show you how I'm doing that right there. Instead of carving like you usually, I turn the chisel over, that way it doesn't go too deep. But I start there at that line. I don't know if you can see me carve up to the line of my pattern or not. But see, it's just like that. And then I'm up here at the top. Then you go back in, you carve away a little bit more. I see I'm there at the top of that U. And I'll go in and carve down right beside it. See, it's not really that hard. It just takes a little bit of time and a little bit of patience. And I'll tell you what, we'll just finish up right here, and then I'll come back and I'll show you how we finish it. I got a rabbit caught in that fence one time. I had to come out here in the middle of the night and cut him loose. I really saved the day that day.
Did you?
I was the hero. He probably went home and told all of his little rabbit friends what a good guy I was. Well, I just finished up, and that's what it looks like so far. And hopefully, if I've carved enough out that whenever we stick a light in here, you can see UT sticking out. There's one more thing I've got to do here first. You can tell on our pattern we got lines across here that separates the U from the T. And I'll kind of take my Sharpie here and draw them in. And then what I'll do is I'll cut real thin on each side of that magic marker line and then try to cut down, and then it'll show up UT really good. And so I'll do that right now. I'll use my X-Acto knife. There, now I'm about finished. I don't know if it'll work when we get a light in it or not. So let me see if I can find my top and bottom here. Josh Bowser, you want to go get yours and we'll put them side by side here. There's one regular carved pumpkin, and then we did this one, the reverse carving, and you can see a little bit more detail in it. And if we can find a dark spot in the basement or something, we'll see if we can find some lights and plug them in. So we'll take a short break and then come back to see how our pumpkins look in the dark. Hello everybody, I'm Robby Spencer, and this is my take on a Beatles song. Well, they're gonna put me on the TV. They're gonna make a big star out of me. We'll make a show about a man that picks a banjo, and all I gotta do is act naturally. Well, they say I'm gonna be a big star, might win an Emmy, you can never tell. The TV's gonna make me a big star, 'cause I can play the part so well. Well, I hope you'll sit and watch me on the TV, 'cause then I'm sure that you will plainly see the biggest fool that ever picked a banjo, and all I gotta do is act naturally. If you'd like to hear the rest of that song, be sure to get one of my Volume 3 specially priced $5 CDs. They are available at robbyspencer.com. Well, here we've got both of our pumpkins finished, or our big orange lanterns, or whatever you want to call them. And this one right here, the UT one, well, they're both UT, but this one actually says UNT on it. I'm going to light it up by putting some Christmas lights in it. I've got a whole wad of Christmas lights here. I'm going to shove up in that bottom hole that we cut out on that one. And I've taken and I've cut me a groove on here on the edge for my cord to stick out of. And then I'll stick the bottom back on it. We'll set it up here. And I'll set the lid back on it. And I'll go turn the lights off real quick, so wait on me. And then cause then we'll do the big unveiling on this one. I lost my cord. I can find the cord. Here it is. Are you ready? You wanted me to do a countdown or something?
It don't matter.
3, 2, 1. There's what the reverse carved lantern looks like. Can you get it on the camera real good? Does that look pretty?
Looks good.
And now we'll put a candle in the one that you built. So if anybody out there uses a candle in their big orange lantern, try to be as careful as you can when you're using fire. Let's stick it down right in there. Does that other one look pretty now too? Or can you even see it?
You can't even see it.
Well, I'll tell you what, turn it off and let me go get another can. Well, thanks a lot for joining me on the show. Thanks a lot to Josh Bowser. You still with me?
Yeah, I'm still with you, Robby.
All right. Well, we've enjoyed making these, what are we calling them?
Big orange lanterns.
Instead of a jack-o'-lantern. Remember, if you want to get in touch with me, go to www.robbyspencer.com or email me. My email address is robby@robbyspencer.com. And I guess we'll see you next time right here on Robby Spencer's Adventures.